What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Proxy Nexus Circuit Master. In the last episode, we played 3 amazing games. The games are getting harder, longer. It's been absolutely incredible. We played 2 really cool PvTs as well. We reached 5k MMR, which is a new record, and that officially puts us into Grandmaster MMR territory. Now, let's see if we can get top 100. Alright, first game of the day is gonna be against a Terran. Wait, is this Eggs' Terran? I mean, I see the Eggs SC clan. I'm not sure if it's actually Eggs, though. Eggs is a Colombian Zerg player who would probably smash me with his Zerg, but with his Terran, it might be another story. Now, this is Babylon, right? Yeah, this is Babylon. I don't think this map has any gold bases. And I'm just gonna keep going with my antics, because like I've said before, the build I have been doing against Terran is just my absolute favorite Proxy Nexus build. I don't think I'm gonna have a build that's cooler to do. And you know what I enjoy, guys? I have to be honest here, is torturing Terrans. I've become pretty good at it because I'm a Terran player myself, right? Now, what I enjoy about this the most is you can torture Terrans in very standard, boring ways. I'm not torturing Terrans in a boring way at all. I'm torturing Terrans with an absolutely destructive Proxy Nexus, and that's what I enjoy the most. It's very creative. I'm having a lot of fun, and perhaps most importantly, most people won't be able to copy this, so you guys are safe on the ladder. Or are you guys? I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm actually curious how often you guys have been getting Proxy Nexus since the start of this show. I do know that my videos do have quite the influence on the meta game usually, so I can only imagine Proxy Nexus has become a pretty popular build. Now, this map is not the best for it, admittedly, because there's just not that much space. I guess... Wait, is this the map where I messed it up on? I think this is the map where I messed it up on. That's a bit unfortunate. Didn't really want to be reminded of that, but it is what it is. Now, that SCV is already pretty low. Let's see if we can prevent taking damage on our health. It's pretty close here, actually. I'm trying to turn the corners as cleanly as I can. I took a little bit of damage, but it was after I recharged the shield, so it looks like we're safe. And I'm gonna make a pylon on the natural. Actually, that pylon can be placed a little bit better for sure. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm kind of afraid of blocking my own Nexus with the pylon. Now, our opponent's... Wait, he's going for a double gas. Ah, that's gonna be interesting then. Well, I'm still gonna build a Nexus in his base anyway. But the fact that he's going double gas should be pretty good against my strategy here, right? Let's see. Does he... I think he's... I'm not quite sure if he knows the build that he's supposed to do, guys. He has 2 gases, but he also has an SCV over there. I really wonder if my SCV or my probe harass has confused him to a point where he made the gas on accident. Either that, or he shift-clicked the SCV to the natural to begin with, and didn't manage to pull it back in time because he was busy getting harassed by my probe. Both of those are pretty fun options in my opinion. And I think it's one of those was definitely the case. Now, am I going to send the Adepticals right away? I'm not sure about it, actually. Oh, we're going to be able to kill that Reaper, maybe? Ah, no, we didn't quite get a hit off. I'll just shade it on top. And my Nexus is just chilling there. He hasn't made a bunker or anything next to it, which is pretty funny. So, he's going to get a Reaper into my main, but the Reaper is going to die, which is super nice for us. There we go. Let me just... Ooh, okay. He does get a little bit of an escape. I mean, the Reaper is still going to die, most likely. But it's going to take me a little bit more time, which is annoying. Oh, I need to make sure that I choose the right path. All right, there we go. Now he sees the Nexus. And now I'm going to get ready to recall my Adepts into his base. He does have a factory. That's what scares me the most. Let's see. I need my Adept to finish ASAP. I should have saved another Chrono Boost, actually. That's my bad for sure. Okay, and then we're just going to recall those. Recalls coming in. He's gonna make a... Oh, he made a Widow Mine first. That is really nice for us to know. Wait, I'm even considering getting some battery... Can I make batteries here, guys? Is that too crazy? I'm not even sure if it is, because... He's not gonna be able to break this anytime soon. He's taking a lot of damage from this already, especially... Yeah, he does have a Starport, okay. Maybe I should make a Stalker at home, just to be safe. I'm trying to approach this in the smartest way possible. There we go. Gonna be able to make 1 Adept. I can actually just bait this Widow Mine out with the probe. Ooh. Oh, I almost got splash damage done on those. That would have been absolutely brutal. And now he's going to go for it. So I'm going to do my best and just target the Marines. Wait, maybe I can get a really big hit on the SCVs from this. Not quite enough to kill anything, though. And I guess we're going to have to ignore this pylon for now. I do want to warp a Stalker at home. And I think despite everything... Wait, actually... I can also warp an Adept here. Guys, this is very stupid, but I'm gonna do it because he has all these 1 HP SCVs. Okay, that is the plan here. I want to hunt all of those 1 HP SCVs. Actually, this is a very cool play. I do think a Liberator is, I was gonna say, about to hit my main, but it's still there. Maybe there's another one, and there we go. All these 1 HP SCVs are gonna die now. Man, this was a beautiful idea. I really love that I managed to come up with that last second. And now I'm gonna make another probe to try to micro this adept to the peak that it absolutely can. Try to get another SCV here. That would be really nice. I'm gonna cancel that because I know he was ready for it. Oh, I need to make a stalker here as well. And then I'm gonna shade this one in. And I'm gonna make a pylon in the other side. I mean, the adept is doing a really good job of distracting. Oh, the liberator's already here. Guys, this pylon is actually gonna finish, I think. And I'm gonna be able to warp DTs into his main base. Now, it is gonna be a slow warp in, sadly. This liberator is doing a lot of damage. I'm just gonna send my probes back already. And now we got DTs into his base. How are we still getting this off? I can't believe this is actually happening right now. How is this build so good that even after all that, we are still gonna get DTs in the main? This build is just absolutely insane. I can't put it any other way. This build is just incredible. He has one scan, and he's gonna use it to kill... Well, he's not even gonna kill the DT, I think. Oh, no. Guys, this is an absolute disaster for Mr. Eggs over here. He has one more scan. He is... I'm not quite sure what he's gonna use it for. He actually used it for there. He doesn't have a scan left. I'll be able to get on top of the Cyclone and the turrets. And once again, guys, this build is just insane. And I think I might have to eat my words from earlier on, because this is a build that you guys might be able to execute, because this build is actually so strong. I can't believe how strong it is, that everything, well, not everything went wrong. It went pretty alright for me, but despite everything, I still managed to get DTs out in his main base, because there's just so many variables. My eco all this time was way better than him, actually. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I didn't macro it as well, okay? I didn't spend my chrono boost at all. I legit could have had like 10 more probes probably, but this build is so good. I'm gonna keep using this until we get destroyed, because it's awesome. For now, let's go to game number 2. All right, we got another Terran player. You guys can already see me smiling, because you know it's time to torture another pro Terran player. Now, I'm starting to wonder, by the way, guys. The proxy nexus in itself against Terran, I actually love the strategy. This is something I would use if I was trying to compete as Protoss. Not necessarily because it's the best build ever, but it's something that I thoroughly enjoy. One thing I'm not 100% sure on is the follow-up. Like, the DTs are cool, but it might be better to just straight up go for the 3 adept recall and then transition right away into like a, maybe even a fast third nexus with blink, because so often my Terran opponents, they kind of cripple their own economy. They really stop expanding. They make like these bunkers and stuff in their main. And I think it might even be better to just, yeah, straight up go for the 3 adept recall and that's it. Try to transition from there. So that's the version I'm going to try this game. Now, there's definitely some other variables that haven't really come into play yet. A CC first? Oh no, he was going for a CC first. Well, that's even more perfect. Now I'm definitely going to build a nexus in his base. That is funny. Okay, I haven't seen anyone do that. Or is it like... Is he going to make a barracks now that I blocked it for a bit? No, he was straight up going for a CC first. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna stick to the strategy I wanted to do. Something important that I'm already doing better than last game is that I really cannot spend a single chrono boost on workers. That is, you know, very often it's just very tempting to spend 1 chrono boost on workers. Like, I'm probably gonna have enough anyway, right? But no, I think you need quite literally all of the chrono boosts, so I'm saving all of them. I need to make sure this probe actually stays in the main, by the way. I was about to go to the low ground, but then he could have walled me off, but I obviously want to put a nexus right here, right? So I do wonder, by the way, he's not gonna have any marines. He might be tempted to pull all of his SCVs to kill my nexus. That would be a pretty funny development as well, because he would kill the nexus, and that's my entire strategy, you know. So let's see. I'm gonna build it as far away as possible, actually. So he's gonna go for a second barracks. There we go. Nexus is gonna go down, and I still have all my chrono boosts. So I'll be able to chrono boost 3 adepts, and then if my calculations are correct, I'll be able to expand at a decent time. And this time I will not go for the DTs behind it, which means I can probably take a third base off of 1 gas. Oh, I forgot to make my adepts. That's a little bit problematic. I don't think it was very long, though. But since I do this build, maybe I can actually stay on 1 gas and get my third very fast. Let's see. Maybe I can start harassing his command center here. That would be pretty nice. I can also send the adept across. Should I go for the adept across in this game? You know, he is going to have a decent amount of marines because he has 2 barracks. This is going to be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. I'm gonna make... No, I don't actually need another pylon. Unless this command center dies. I don't think I need... Or unless this nexus dies. I did see some more SCVs. Yeah, some more SCVs are actually coming in, guys. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna make a pylon in his base. Kind of see if I can bait him to attack that instead. Ooh, this is gonna be close, I think, actually. Let's look. The nexus Oh, I might actually have to go for 2 adepts only. Oh, I don't like this at all, guys. I delayed my stuff for a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it now. And then I'm gonna make a Twilight Council. There we go. We got a couple adepts finishing. He was probably expecting the probes to come with this as well, judging by how many SCVs he actually pulled for this. And then I'm gonna make another... Oh, we're actually gonna be able to kill that Marine there. This is very nice. There we go. Snipe that one as well, the SCV. And I think we're actually doing a really good amount of damage here. Oh, let me kill that SCV. There we go. And yeah, I mean, to say that I'm ahead, that would be a bit of a bold statement. I think it's definitely not true. And that is surprising to me, guys. Well, this Proxy Nexus play kind of seems like weaker against CC first compared to normal builders. That is pretty crazy. Now, obviously, he was never able to make a factory. His position in the game is not wonderful at all. Maybe we can get it to the main. Oh, that would have been nice. But still, it helped me surprisingly well, you know. I do think it's mostly because of some small mistakes I made, though. Like, let's be honest. If I got my 3 adepts on time, which I think... I'm not 100% sure, but I might have been able to if I didn't forget my first adept for a couple seconds. And I also made the pylon, which stopped me from chrono boosting my adept for like another 2 seconds, I believe. Maybe the 3rd adept could have been in time, and it does make a massive difference because 3 adepts one-shot SCVs and Marines. So obviously, that is a pretty big difference. Do I blind scout for the Nexus? I mean, there is no Nexus on the map. Nah, why would you do that? I mean, he obviously knows who we are at this point, but it's still funny to like play with him a little bit. I mean, I actually do... Silly me. I actually do not have another Proxy Nexus at this point. Like, that was my strategy. But I do appreciate that he made that comment anyway. That's pretty funny. So let's go for... What Nexus? Yeah, exactly. What Nexus? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna go for a normal quote-unquote follow-up. I do really love... the timing on this 3rd Nexus, by the way. I'm actually going to shade in here. Try to be as annoying as possible. Maybe I can actually force him. I don't have a single battery by. Guys, I'm being very, very... Oh, no, he came back. Oh, that's a mistake by him. And I kind of feel bad for him. You guys know me. I do feel a little bit bad when my opponents make mistakes. But I really think he had a good shot to kill me. Now I'm not so sure anymore. I mean, I'm being a little bit greedy by actually mining from this natural already. I have to admit that. But... you know, a little bit of greed never hurt anybody. Well, that's actually totally not true, but you guys know what I mean. I have to stay positive here. Let's see. Let's go out on the map. If you play... This is actually a tip I can give as Protoss. If you play against like 3 racks kind of builds, you always have to go out on the map with your Stalkers just so you can do this. Because if he stims, Stalkers are actually fast enough to just get away. I mean, in this case, I even have Blink. But even if you don't have Blink, they're actually fast enough to get away with most of them. And there you see I lost I lost 2 Stalkers. And I killed half of his army already, and he wasted his stim. So this is just like the easy ultimate counter to those early move outs. Now I'm gonna be a little bit sneaky here. I have a 3rd Nexus, but I still want to see if I can kind of trick him with some kind of crazy all-in. So I could add like 10 gateways and just go for it, you know, warping like mass zealots in his base. I think that would actually be a pretty cool strategy to try. I saw someone ask me... Oh, there's a lot of thingies in my base. Should I warp here? Yeah, actually, I can just kill all of his units, I think. Oh, he has a medevac here for me to kill. How many probes did I lose? Ah, not enough. I can still go on with my strategy, I think. That's nice. Let's make sure I follow this. He doesn't have concussive shells yet, actually, which is making this a lot easier for me, I have to admit. Here we go. Probably... Oh, no, I targeted my own Stalker. Whoopsie. Now I want to start adding on my gateways. It's been a bit of a hectic one. Let's make sure I don't lose. Oh, he actually scanned my observer, too. Is this 10 gates? Yeah, this is 10 gates. Should I get a Templar Archives too, or is that too try-hard? Now, just something I wanted to say is you guys asked me, why don't you go for forges and stuff? You should. Okay, you should, but I'm just a massive memer. I like to play really funny styles that are just weird. Losing the Prism is not one of the things I like to do. That was an accident, but I just like to play very weird, and that's why. Now, he doesn't have enough army to kill me. This is where he's losing the game, I'm afraid, because his army is just too small, especially against a little bit of Blink Micro. There we go. Oh, he has a tank rallying in here as well. I do have to say the tank here is also a good sign for me, because tanks... I guess I'm just giving you tips about everything right now, because why not, right? I like to help you guys out. Tanks are good. And this might sound like a bit of a weird rule, but tanks are better the more gases the Protoss has. So in this case, where the Protoss has only 1 gas on the natural and no gas on the 3rd, you would never want to make tanks. Because some people think, kind of like from Brute War perhaps, that tanks are good against like small units, kind of what they're supposed to be. But in StarCraft 2, it's actually the opposite. Tanks are really good against big units, but they really suck against small units. So if you have this few gases, you're most likely going to be spamming Zealots, and Zealots will just absolutely destroy a tank play. So here, you would absolutely not want to make tanks. You want to make Widow Mines and try to hold on for dear life, pretty much. That is the plan here. But as soon as I saw that tank, I knew it was going to be pretty good for me. Now, since I did struggle a little bit with my economy, I don't actually have... Oh, that's not close enough. I don't actually have enough money to properly warp into his base. But that's going to be okay here. Like I said, he's making tanks, and that's going to be rough for him to defend. Does seem like he took that third base instead. Here we go. Got a million Zealots in his base. Oh, I did actually get for my... Stop that. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Well, what should I do with them? Should I just recall them? Okay, I'll recall them, and then I'll go for... Oh, no, he's attacking me instead. What the hell? That's not fair. Yeah, I mean, he asked me nicely, so I stopped. But now he's kind of asking for it with this drop, right? This is just straight up not cool. Asking me to stop and then attacking me at the same time. Now, I'm just having a little bit of fun here. I think I'll still be able to finish him, so don't worry, guys. It's not like I'm going to let him win or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead, Chrono Boost my gateways. And with these two Archons, I'll have enough units to just go ahead and finish the game, I think. If I wouldn't finish the game, I would actually be very surprised by him. I'm even going to bring my Warp Prism to the front. Well, actually, no, Warp Prisms are way better than main. I probably shouldn't have brought that back. I mean, I think I'm mostly F2'd because I was in the mindset of gathering my army together at home and then going for the kill. Ooh, what is this business going on here? Oh, are you sure? Are you sure you want to follow that? I don't think you want to follow that, my man. This is a very big army I have here. Yeah, he has tanks, but here you can see that tanks just don't really do anything against all these Zealots. I will blink in and kill these. Does he have... Oh, he actually doesn't have the base here. I was convinced he had the third base because of how his army was positioned. I'm going to send these... No, I don't think I have to, actually. I was going to send these Stalkers back. It's just not something I have to do. And meanwhile, I'm going to go for a massive A move on his side of the map. Let me just spread these Zealots, so if he hold positions as SCVs, it's going to be ineffective. Oh, okay, there we go. His medevacs are back. I was thinking about warping in Stalkers at home, but since the medevacs are back home, I just won't have to. I'm going to warp Stalkers here. Stalkers is actually a fantastic unit to close the game with, because you can't escape with medevacs, you can't escape with command centers or liberators, anything like that. So if you're far enough ahead, you'd always want to make a lot of Stalkers. You're just watching my last video? Oh, that's awesome. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, that's a very nice guy. Thanks, mate. Hope you enjoy the videos. Another beautiful Proxy Nexus game in the books. And maybe the next time I'll make some forges against him and maybe give him like a real macro game with Colossus and stuff. But for now, I'm in my Mimi mood, so I decided to make 10 gateways and go with it. I do have to say, guys, this kind of style that I'm playing is Protoss. I think it's actually very strong. I think he can really catch a lot of Terrans off guard, like you saw here. He was still trying to move out with his army and stuff. But if you're playing against a style like me, it's just not that great. Against someone who makes a lot of gateways, not a lot of gases, no upgrades. You really want to stay at home no matter what, make Widow Mine. So it's very easy to fall into this trap. But for now, that was a beautiful game 2. Let's go for game number 3. All right, third game of the day is another Terran 5k this time. Oof, I'm really getting to sharpen my Terran torture skills today, guys. Now, the last game was a little bit strange, mostly because of the CC first. We didn't really get into, like, the standard dynamic of I mean, it sounds really silly to say when you're doing Proxy Nexus, but the standard dynamic of a PvT, I suppose. But this time, I'm going to try a similar idea, where I go for the Proxy Nexus, but I don't go for the DTs, just to see if that's, like, a really good strategy. Now, I do notice I'm playing on the... Oh, yeah, we're playing on the Singapore server, which is going to give us a lot of ping. So I need to keep that in mind. I need to be... It sounds crazy, but I just have to be less confident in my micro, I suppose. Because now, straight up, if I would go with 3 Adepts, no ping, I would feel very, very good about it. My 3 Adept micro is pretty good these days. But on ping, I probably need to be a little bit less confident, play a little bit more... Yeah, I wouldn't want to say scared, but maybe just a little bit more careful. Obviously, I can't start harassing the worker right away. That is my jam. I do notice. I can guarantee you, half the Terrans that I harass with the worker instantly, they will say something out loud like, "Oh, come on," you know, like something like that, because I know how annoying it is. Now, keep in mind, I need to save all my chrono boosts. Let's see how many gases this guy is going to take. So far, only 1 gas, most likely. Yeah, there you go. He was only mining from that with 2 workers for a bit, which is slightly strange. And let's just start, or keep harassing the workers. Now, I could actually go for this barracks worker. Oh, actually, he moved away. Now I can totally go for this worker. Wait, is this going to be a kill? Oh, he's actually going to have to change it, man. This is being so annoying already to him. Just make sure I get the core really fast. The most important thing here, don't forget, is actually that I get the workers low health for the adepts later. It's not necessarily that I kill a worker or something like that, but for the adepts later, it's just going to be super... Oh, I almost made a nexus here. It's going to be super helpful that they're just lower HP, so I can two-shot them, or in some cases even one-shot them. I'm going to make it right here. There you go. I made this one a little bit too far away, actually. I should have made it a little bit closer, but that's okay. It's probably not going to be the massive deal breaker, but when they're that close... Wait, actually, guys. Oh, can I make it? Oh, yes! Oh, no, we actually got the worker. Let's freaking go. I love that. Now, what's he going to do with the Reaper? He's not attacking it yet. Now, what I wanted to say... well, actually, it doesn't matter for... Oh, no, I'm actually doing the right thing. That's funny. I thought I made a mistake, but I'm doing the right thing. I'll explain. So, normally, I want to make a pylon here for the DTs, right? But if the Nexus is that close to the edge, then it's a bit easier for them to scout. But this game, I don't want to go for the DT version, so I'm actually completely fine here. He's making... We haven't seen that before. He's making... Wait, did I block my own... I always think I block my own Nexus. He's making 2 bunkers next to it. That is pretty crazy. Now, I'm gonna make a Nexus already, just so he thinks it's a fake. Because I'm actually gonna go for the recall, but it's not quite a fake, right? Let's see, is he... I mean, if I was him, I would cancel these bunkers right now, because that is... It's pretty crazy to go for, you know... freaking 2 bunkers against someone who is already making a Nexus. I actually need to make an extra Adept. Mostly for the reason that his Adept, or his Reaper, is staying around my base for now. Now let's get the recall. I'm gonna get these in the bottom, so I can actually, you know, not lose them to the bunker instantly. And then we're just gonna shade through and see what we can do. I'm still gonna make a pylon, just because the pylon has been cool. There we go. Let's see how many I can one-shot. Can we get the Reaper? Yes, we got the Reaper. Look how good this is. If you get 3 Adepts out there, so freaking good. It's actually insane. Let's see. Can we get some more? Oh, no, I almost could kill that. Now, this is more of a fake, that pylon is, because keep in mind, I'm not actually intending, you know, to warp DTs or anything. My opponent is going for multiple barracks. That could potentially be scary. I'm actually going to shade these Adepts here and kind of escape with them. Let's get another worker. There we go. And then I'm going to get my 3rd Nexus up already. Start Blink. Wait, I can actually... No, okay, he is a Marauder. I was going to say, I could warp another Adept, but that would just be a little bit of a silly goose move, considering he has a Marauder now. And I'm going to go for some more workers. He didn't think I was going to go for the Shade, so now he's going to lose more workers. Man, this strategy is so freaking cool. Every time again, I just absolutely love this strategy. With some Shade micro, there's so much you can make happen. Let's see. Oh, I can actually escape with these Adepts, I think. Let's go. Okay, more time bot, even. Beautiful. I do need to warp some Stalkers, though. Obviously, I can die to, you know, a counterattack. His army is so much stronger than mine. I would die to a counterattack. And we're going to kill more SCVs. There we go. Oh, my God. This guy is being tortured professionally, you could say. Let's see, I'm going to kill that worker, too. Maybe I can kill this one as well. That would be insane. With the best micro ever. Oh, we actually got it as well. No freaking way. Okay, now I do have to be very careful. I have 3 Nexi, guys, but I don't have much more than that. I'm going to send these Adepts across. He doesn't have anything cloaked on the way. Like, he quite literally just has, you know, 2 barracks. I think that's it. So all I need to do is just make mass gateways and start producing Stalkers like crazy. Blink being chrono boosted is going to help me a lot here. It's really funny that I say I don't need to be too greedy, because I already have a 3rd Nexus here, which is obviously pretty greedy. Now, this Adept is going in. Hopefully, it creates a similar thing to the last time. And there you go. That worker got one-shot because of the probe arrest. Can I get that one? Oh, I barely didn't get it. Okay. But yeah, his army is massive, and I have to be very careful in dealing with that. I think I'm actually going to make a sneaky battery in the back here. And then I'm going to move out with my Stalkers, just as I explained last game. What I think is really funny here is, by the way, that there is a blind turret, so you can see our opponent is definitely aware of the strategy. He might have seen my videos, or maybe he heard about it, or someone else did it against him. But that is funny to see. Now, you see, we're getting chased, and there we baited the stim. Guys, this is just how you counter this stuff 100%. Now, he's gonna go for it. I can actually fight this because I have the battery. I can just activate battery overcharge. And if he wants to stim at me again, waiting up here... Did he stim? I don't think he stimmed. Okay, well done by him. Then I'm just going to play patient, but if he stimmed, I could just blink away again. Now, what should I go for? I kind of feel like it would be smart to go for a Robo and maybe some Colossi this game. I could even get some Forges here as well. Let's see. I need to make sure. Like, my 3rd base is the one thing that's vulnerable here, guys. My natural is pretty safe, especially with this battery in the back. But my 3rd base could totally be stimmed down, so that's what I have to pay attention to. He was mostly just scared by me actually you know, pushing him back there. I mean, he should have been scared, of course. Maybe scared is not the right word. But he could have gone for the third base, and he didn't, and I'm very grateful for that. Well, let's get a bunch of gases up. I'm not sure how greedy I can play exactly. I'm going to go for double forge and a robo bay. Like, he could totally be stimming into my base right now, you know. That's what the scary thing is here. Let's see. Oh, we got a Marauder for... Well, I was going to say for free, but we lost a Stalker. Never mind. We lost a Marauder for almost free. Well, actually, it was a bad trade for us. I still do like killing Marauders, though, because it feels like they are the biggest threat to me right now. He might have some medevacs on the way. Let's see. Is there something I can do to be extra safe? I feel like walking up this ramp is pretty smart. Okay, now we saw his medevacs. That's really good. He might load in and try to go for a drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split some Stalkers and just kind of try to look for it. Let's see if there's a medevac here. He could have sent those out already. No medevac to be seen, so we're probably good. I'm just going to keep checking, honestly. Let's see. Okay, that looks like a lot less units than before, but I'm not sure if those two medevacs were full or he already sent them out. This is going to be a scary moment here, guys. I'm going to try build some spotter pylons here to feel a little bit more secure. There you go. And then I'm going to bring all my units back home. I really need to get a Colossus started, but right now I don't quite have enough money for it. There you go. Colossus is going to start. Going to make a second battery as well. And I feel like this proxy next... What I really like about these recent episodes is that they're really turning into me also giving a lot of tips for Protoss players. I feel like in the past, most of my content has been Terran focused, but now I'm really happy that I get to give some tips to the other races as well. That's really awesome. I do need to make some more zealots. My army is pretty small. I have to admit, guys, my army is not strong here. I probably want to make another pylon here. Let's see. Micro that one. I do need to wait for my Colossus, I think. I know his army is big, but once I get the Colossus, it's going to be fine. I'm actually going to go for the overcharge. He targeted, it's really nice. I'm just going to target these medevacs, and that's going to make this a good trade for me. And oh no, my Colossus came from the back. That is a classic Protoss problem here. Let's see. Okay, let me target this one. And now my Colossus should be doing the work. Let's see, a little bit of micro. I mean, his army is pretty massive. I really need to be careful here, guys. This could go wrong any second. Now, the biggest thing for me is that I kill this medevacs. Let's see, kill those two Marauders. There we go. And now I think I want to warp in some more Stalkers. That was pretty close. Mostly, yeah, I think my Colossus was a little bit too late. Maybe as a follow-up to the Proxy Nexus, it could be better to go for... you know, the chargeable style instead, because my Colossus did feel a little bit later. To be fair, I also played, what's it called? I also played 4 gateways before making a robo to be safe, and normally you wouldn't do that if you go for Colossus. Let's see. I don't have any observers on the map. Playing Protoss without observers is pretty hard. So I think I'm just going to try to take the initiative and move out a little bit. Keep in mind, if he attacks me and I'm not there, I will have my recall available. Okay, that is a Widow Mine. That's pretty annoying, actually, but it's okay. I think I'm going to make a Warp Prism here and try to hit a timing with 1-1. I'm not sure if I want to go for 2-2, actually, or just kind of go for it. I don't have enough gateways just yet for a timing. That's the annoying part here. Okay, let's get 8 gateways up. I could go for a 4th base, or I could hit this timing extra hard. I think I'm going to do kind of like a... Not really all-in, but like a semi-all-in kind of timing where I do want to do some damage, but I don't necessarily want to kill him kind of thing. Let's see, there's an... Oh, he does have Ghost already, okay. I'm actually going to just charge this up. So if he EMPs me, I will be able to recover with the battery overcharge. That's the plan. Let's see. He's doing his best. See if he can kill those Widow Mines. I do have an Observer on the way, so that's nice. I'm going to get my 2-2 started as well. Oh, did he have a... Oh, no. I thought he had something there, because I... thought I already told the base to build, but I didn't. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of Widow Mines, actually. Some good damage by him. I like the way he's positioning his units, I have to say. Pretty well done by him. Let's see if we can go on the chase here. I'm not sure what his upgrades are. Now, you can just... If you have the advantage as Protoss, you can usually just blink forward and kind of take your advantage like that. Because if he turns around, your Colossi are going to shoot, right? So that's the thing. Now, let's see what he has in his base. He doesn't have Vikings yet. That's a really big thing for me. I can just kind of poke him with these Colossus for free. There we go. I mean, I'm taking a little bit of damage, but not that much. And the Colossus are just really good here. Warp in some more Zealots. Until he has Vikings, you can just kind of do this, which is really fun. Because there's nothing you can do about it, you know. Okay, I do need to pick it up. Oh, no, my Warp Prism was actually full. That is unfortunate. But I think here, he went forward into the Colossus, kind of maximizing the splash. And that's going to... Oh, no, he's coming with the SCVs. I don't want to have anything to do with these SCVs, really. Let's pick up this Colossus. There you go. I'm struggling a little bit with the micro and ping, but it's fine. There we go. And now I think he's running out of ghost energy. So I can just warp in a bunch of extra Templar. Keep in mind my 4th base is already coming up, so it's not like we're completely all in with this. Let's do a Chrono boost on the upgrades here. Now this Terran we're playing against is Grandmaster MMR, and you can tell that he's doing a really good job keeping up, so well done to him. Ideally here, you would go for Disruptors. I mean, Disruptors would be fun. I was going to say, I'm not sure if I need them. It would definitely be fun to use Disruptors. I think I'm just going to go for so. I mean, that is obviously the ultimate Terran torture tool. He does have a mass amount of Marauders, by the way. Like, his Marauder count is actually crazy. He still doesn't have any Vikings at all. So he's really committed to ending this with, like, a mass Marauder army. There we go. He keeps trying to target him down as well. The micro by him is quite good so far. He's not committing into a fight that he's probably not going to win, so well done by him. Oh no, I made both... Oh, I didn't even notice that, guys. You guys must have been facepalming for that ages ago. I made both the upgrades on the same forge, so they're actually not going to finish in time. Let's see, I'm just going to keep getting free trades here with these Colossus. There we go. I don't think he has... Okay, he has a few ghosts. Okay, I was going to say... I don't think he has EMPs left. It seems like he has a few. I'm actually going to make some Stalkers here because they will fit my army composition a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot a ball there. Oh, it's going to be big. Yeah, oh my god, that ball was huge. Now I think you can just go in. Terran armies are very momentum. Yeah, exactly. Terran armies are very momentum-based. You never want to lose a chunk because then you're just going to get owned. And this was just... We were actually ahead in upgrades despite me forgetting. 6 Marauders at a time? Wait, Have I ever seen it? He doesn't have a single reactor. He doesn't have a single reactor on this barracks. I mean, his army composition was pretty decent. But if you play against Zealots, you do need a few Marines for the DPS. Like, you always want to have a few Marines in the back. I do approve of going mostly Marauder Ghost against Colossi. That's always a good choice. But you do need a few Marines to at least do DPS versus Zealot. Marauder DPS against Zealots is not that great. I do think he played very well, but my game was pretty clean. I got ahead with the Proxy Nexus, and I finished in a pretty clean manner. Even though he got pretty close to killing me. He did a really good job with the attack. I got the Medivacs, and that was it. But anyway, this was a beautiful game. A triple PvT episode, a triple Terran torture. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Hope you enjoy the little tips and the educational content I give to you guys. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Adios.